Maranga High School, number 1, 11.871.
The success of Maranga High School that saw it emerge the top school nationally in the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education examination results released Wednesday has been termed a surprise. The jubilation that continues in Siaya County, however, that of a region which, having known all along of the school's potential, says it's about time the potential of a school that has gradually climbed up from a district school to its most recent national status was fully harnessed and appreciated. And who else to best rubber stamp that statement than its most famous alumni, an old boy of the school.
Maranga is a good example, where with you can call it very basic resources, meager, you can achieve success. It's a very strong statement.
Waiting on the other side of this translucent glass door, I anticipate an interview granted by the country's Prime Minister Raila Odinga. However, the man who walks through that door is a former student of the country's top school nationally in the 2011 Kenya Certificate of Secondary School examination.
I was a house prefect, yes, and I was also a good athlete. I used to run 400 meters, and I also used to do a triple jump, what's called the hop, step and jump in those those years. I was also a pole vaulter, but I was also in the first 11 soccer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can you say that? The Premier not only taking me more than 60 years back in time.
Well, I was at Maranga for a number of years, you know, because I did my primary and also part of high school education there. Those ones were in the 50s and early 60s.
But also telling of a simple culture that has been maintained since then and what he strongly believes is a key component to the success of the school.
No, in those days, the facilities were not as what they are today. For example, we used to fetch water from the pond, which is about 3 kilometers away, and bring it to school. But then, even then, there was quite a bit of discipline. Secret to success is only one. Number one, you have to work hard. Number two, you have to obey your teachers. Number three, you have to respect your parents. Those are three very fundamental values which, if you emulate, then you can succeed.
We're beginning to see games play out now.
Officials of Maranga High School maintain that the recent success is no surprise, as does the Premier, who says that the dreams of many students there, even during his time, were big because of the culture cultivated by the school's administration.
Biology was also good, yeah, but my best subject was mathematics. I thought of being a medical doctor, and finally ended up being an engineer. And then by backward integration, becoming a politician, all the same.
The lack of basic resources had been cited by the Education Minister as the biggest inhibitor of success in most schools. The Prime Minister, however, differs with the analogy, having studied at a time when the school had the bare minimum in terms of infrastructure and other resources.
The cry about resources is more like it's an excuse rather than a reason for not performing. You need just the basic resources to be able to perform.
Maranga High School, number 1.
So So it actually shows that it can be done with some commitment, dedication.
It is clearly a success story that continues to be rubber-stamped years on. And so, as the door closes on this year's chapter of success, pressure mounts on the 2012 candidates to prove that indeed it can be done by everybody. Evelyn Wambui for Newsmakers.